Meet Alanis, who is quiet, laid back, and gentle. And Mufasa, a little whiny but charming and lovable. Argo is a carrot-loving canine who is personable and chilled. We talk about the latest hoarding situation. Meet some nice kitties. And yes, Dog Alley. It's Pick Your Next Pet at the ACAPL. Here we go.
You're stealing my spot? Sit. Oh, pretty girl. Easy. Good girl. Shake. Yes, good girl. Catch it. Ready? Yeah.
Whoa, pretty good.
This is a big old sweetie pie, huh? I want it. I want it.
Oh, there we go.
Get it! Eat the toy! Have it! Have it! Oh. Ready? What's this? Give her a quiet one. All right. So. Yeah? I love her so much. What are you doing? You stole my spot. You stole my spot. That's my big comfy couch. Get it. Go eat
Is
it.
that a green bottle?
Yeah. Come up here.
Is that for St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah. Happy St. Patrick's Day. She's got a green beard.
Yeah.
All right. So this big girl here, her name is Alanis. Oh no, you dropped it.
Whoa.
She is named after Alanis Morissette because she is from Canada.
Oh.
She's from Canada, this big girl. So her story's kind of cool. Canada, or the region of Canada that she's from, Ontario, does have a breed ban on bully breeds, which is really sad and unfortunate because sweet girls like her aren't allowed to live there. So her shelter employees that she was brought to were coming to the States to go to a Bruce Springsteen concert. And since they were going to be traveling through this area, I'm not sure which city they went to, but they were going to be traveling through this area, they were reaching out to shelters along the trail of their route, seeing if anyone could take her for them. So she is up to date on all her stuff. She does have a rabies vaccine. She had to have the rabies vaccine to come into the United States and cross state lines. But they fell in love with her and What? Come on.
So enough of this talk. It's playtime.
Do my squishy toy.
Oh, she got it. So did they stop here? Did they stop at another shelter?
They did. They ended up stopping here. One of the other shelters told her to contact us, knowing that we had space. We were taking in other dogs at the time. Yeah. And
Never know the phrase at the time.
Right. So they ended up stopping here, dropping her off to us, and she became ours. And it actually was a trade situation. So they dropped her off, they went to their concert, and then they stopped back here the next day and picked up one of our dogs. We actually had a husky. We had a husky here that we thought would fit right in up there and would do well in that climate, obviously. So that just worked out great. And
a heavy fur?
Yes, nice thick coat. Come here, big girl. Come here. Come here. So love her. She's super duper sweet. Is absolutely tolerant of other dogs. I don't think she'd be like a super rough player, but as far as like living with a pack, I think she would do just fine. She's about 4 years old, a little on the older side, a little on the wide set side, but that's okay. So she may need to lose a couple of pounds, but overall she's happy, she's healthy.
Get along with kids and cats.
I think she would do great with everyone, yeah, from what they could tell at their shelter and from what we've seen here. She is just a gentle giant, basically. She's not huge, but I think she'd be a great family dog for people that like want some company but don't have the time for a high energy dog or a puppy or anything like that. She is full grown, she's good to go. She just needs her nailies trimmed, and she might need fixed. We're not 100% sure, because when females gain weight like that, it's a little hard to tell if they have that tattoo in there to see that she's fixed. So we'll get that double checked, and I just want to get her a home. She's so well behaved here. She walks great on a leash. She does not pull at all, which is so rare here in the shelter world that I love her. I think she's going to be a great match. I think she'd also be good for elderly couples that, want to rescue, want to help. I think especially if they have a fenced-in yard and they can just let her in and out, and she'd be a happy girl.
So I wonder what they're doing in Ontario. That's a big province population-wise for...
I could do a little bit of research and we could talk about it next time on Ask Ashley, because the breed bans is a huge topic in the rescue world. I mean, it prevents us from adopting to certain areas too, so...
Well, Ashtabula had one that they modified, right?
I believe so, yeah. So we can talk about that, and... Yeah, it's crazy and sad to think that a dog like her, wouldn't make it, because she's just because of what she looks like, but she's like one of the best temperament dogs, probably the best one we have in the building right now as far as energy level and everything. So
when she barks, does she go like woof a?
I actually have not even heard her bark. I have not heard her make a single noise since she got here. She was just sweet and loving, and clearly she is food motivated. She loves her kibble. She eats really good. So if you want to train any tricks or anything like that, she's going to learn super fast. All right. Big girl, come here. Say goodbye.
Oh,
no,
go outside.
Now, dear. Over here. Sit. Say bye.
Oh.
Good girl. Hey, boy. The way he runs.
We're in close enclosures there, Mufasa. Oh yeah! We got to hear a bark today.
Come here.
You from Canada too?
No. Come here. Good butt. I need your butt. It's a yummy treat. What? What?
Oh, I got the whiny part.
See? What? What? What's in there? What's in there? What I got? Come here. Turn around so everyone can see your puppy dog eyes. Sit. Good boy. Oh, yes, he is a good boy. Do you know shake? Your paw? Shake. No, you don't know that. Okay. You go down. All the way. No, don't lift the butt. Don't lift the butt. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Yes. All right, ready to catch. Yay! Good job. Good job.
That'd be good for a family that likes like baseball.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, put some music to that.
Break dancing. What you doing? Come here. Alright, I gotta talk about you because you're so handsome. You're just gonna chew on your ball. I like that.
Should he leave the room?
Yeah. Can you imagine if he was outside and that just like went all the way across? Did you lose it? Where'd it go?
He needs one of those. Just to see the machines where the dog goes over and drops it in.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
it shoots out.
You lost it. It's probably all the way under the chair. We'll get it later. Let me get you
No,
another toy.
I want it now.
Here.
It's a green ball as St. Patrick's did during this recording. Mufasa. Hey.
Here's a stuffy. Is that not as good? Not as good as your tennis ball?
Where'd you get that tennis ball?
You wanna come up here? Come on. Oh, he's distracted. All right, you keep looking, bud. So, our Mr. Mufasa here, he is probably pretty young. I would guess around 2. So, still lots of puppy energy, but not super duper crazy puppy energy. He's really just a big old sweetheart. He will make you fall in love with him through the kennel doors. I promise you that, because he has just the absolute cutest puppy dog eyes, and where they're positioned on his face, like something about it, I'm telling you. I pretty much fell for him the first day he came in because he just gave you that look, and then
Can you reproduce it?
I'm no good at it. No.
Okay.
And then he gives you the little whiny cries when he wants something. Specifically, he just wants attention. He wants treats. He wants his food. But just in comparison to all the other ones that are like jumping and barking to get your attention, he just sits and waits and gives you that cute little face. And I just love him so much. He seems a little bit nervous of other dogs, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It can lead to him being more of a submissive dog friend, but he's really young, so he's probably just completely under-socialized. So if you have another dog in the home, it would be good if it were kind of another more shy, reserved friend for him, because anyone too dominant might make him a little bit nervous. But overall, we have a volunteer here that's already in love with him and gives him lots of attention, things like that. I really do think he'd do well in most homes. I don't really see much prey drive from him. He doesn't seem to get too focused on anything like that. And that's never a guarantee, but so it means he could be a possibility for people with kitties. Kids, I would say probably just over 5, and that's only due to his size. He's a pretty big boy, so when he does want to get rough and tumble, you might want to watch out. He definitely loves his toys. He is all about it, but he's usually really good with them. He doesn't tend to rip them up or anything. Maybe the stuffies like that one, but everything else he's pretty good with. He just gets real excited and yeah.
You know, the way he dances around, you put some music to it, put it on TikTok.
Oh yeah. He could go viral.
Yeah.
Here, bud. I got treats. You sit. Sit.
So, do you know anything about the past 2 years of his life, or did he just show up here one day?
No, he was a stray. So we don't know nothing. Not fixed, no chip, you know what I mean? So.
But he was healthy?
Yeah, he's pretty chunky. His nails were okay. Like, there was nothing that we had any concerns about. Just no one came for him, which was surprising because he's really cute. But they're lost because he's a good boy, and I think he's going to find a really good home.
Okay, we got Argo here, and Argo and I have something in common. No, we don't both have tails, and I don't have a snout. Wish I had one, but I don't. Hey,
come here.
Argo! Come here! But Argo likes carrots. I saw this on Facebook, so I requested, hey, Argo, come here. Come here. We're going to play. Hey.
What's this? Oh, bad boy, get down. Get down.
Hey.
What's this?
Argo!
He is curious. I guess you can add that to his list of things.
Come here.
What's that?
What we got?
Oh, there you go. Now you see.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
He likes his carrots. I hope we can see it.
Come here. You see it?
Come here.
You see it?
You don't have to stand behind Ashley. Here you go.
There you go. Good boy. Did you get a kid?
If I was a snowman, I might have a carrot nose. But I'm not a snowman. No. Okay. I get to feed Argo the carrot. So next time we're going to try radishes. You like radishes? I'm the only person who likes radishes.
We should try other veggies on him, huh?
Do you like radishes? I don't
know if I've ever really tried them.
Oh.
I think I've had them in salads and stuff, and they're okay.
Okay, well that's good.
They're kind of like a potato, right? Crunchy.
They're more like I don't know. They're like red and a little round, and
I think so. Then what's this?
Next time you go to the grocery store, you go to the grocery store.
Let me buy one single radish so I can try it.
Yeah.
Do you eat them cooked or raw?
Oh, raw. Yeah.
Oh, raw. Okay, I probably have had them in salads then. Yeah. All right, big boy. Hi. Hi.
So how do you find out he likes carrots? Was he watching Bugs Bunny?
So he was he's in the first kennel right now on AF, but when he was in the first kennel over on OF, he would watch Christy prep stuff for the bunnies all the time, and they get carrots. So we just figured we'll try it and see if he likes it, and he was all about it. He treated it like it was a good piece of hot dog or cheese, like the rest of the dogs like. Hi. And yeah, so we just figured that's his new favorite treat, and since he's a little chunky, it's okay to give him carrots as a treat. Yeah. That's a better option for your dogs that are a little bit overweight.
Rather than that 5-pound thing of peanut butter that's in...
And you know what? Yeah. And you know what? A lot of dogs like fruits and veggies.
Yeah.
Strawberries, bananas, lots of other stuff. So it's a good alternative. Heads of lettuce. You can let them shred a whole head of lettuce. It's good enrichment. And if they eat any of it, it's okay. It's just roughage. It's good for them too. All right.
So a lot of people probably don't think about that.
No, they definitely
They think about that hot dogs and cheese stuff.
If you're prepping yourself a salad, your dog can probably have most of the ingredients. You can make them one too. Just double check on stuff. There's charts online that show you quick and easy what's good and what's not. Hi. Apples. We had a dog here who loved apples. His name was Rufus. He sat up front a lot, and everyone would share their veggies and stuff with him when he was in. So Argo here, he's probably about 3 years old, maybe a little bit older. So full grown, not going to get any bigger here. He does have a little bit sensitive skin and stomach, so he's on a special diet, but any kind of limited ingredient sensitive skin food would probably work for him. He did come to us as an owner surrender. These people had him. Hi, baby. Oh. So they had him for a little while, and they knew he didn't really like other dogs, but they went ahead and brought another dog into the home anyways.
Well, that's smart.
And then fed them right next to each other, and of course they kind of got into an altercation. And I guess because he was the instigator, they decided to try to rehome him instead of that new dog that they took in. Which is fine. I mean, they didn't make the right choices in my opinion. But at the same time, now I get to meet him and love him. So I'm kind of okay with it. Overall, he's been really, really good here. Actually, with other dogs, he more just kind of wants away from them. He doesn't want to be around them. So because we know about this previous information, we're definitely going to say no other animals in the home for him. He wants to be that, center of attention. He doesn't want to have to share his toys or his food or anything like that. But as far as humans go, he's been really, really good. He was a little bit cautious about new people at first. So once he got to know, our staff, he was good with our staff, but still nervous of new people. But lately, he has been much more accepting as new volunteers have been coming in and walking him and getting to know him, and they really like him too. He does okay on a leash. He's just getting some skin irritation around where the leash goes.
So when you're talking about non-skin irritating food, what kind of stuff would that be? What kind of food would irritate it?
So those are usually just limited ingredient foods, which means they don't have a lot of the extra, corn-based ingredients, soy-based ingredients, wheat.
Do you find that stuff in cheaper dog foods?
Yes. So the limited ingredient stuff is usually just going to be just, a couple proteins, maybe a couple veggies, and then all your additional, vitamins and minerals. So that's good stuff, especially for a lot of bully breeds and pitty mixes have some skin issues. So it's whatever works for your dog, honestly. But for him, we know that something limited ingredient, sensitive stomach is going to be good for him. And then we do recommend a harness for him. We have one that fits him that he'll go home with, which will be great. I like harnesses for all of our dogs. I try to send one with every single one that goes home because I just think they're a little bit safer. He's a big old ball of love if you got it to give. You can see he's really chill. He just came in, sniffed around, and then settled right at my feet. So he loves love, that's for sure. He has his couple favorite people that he just, the way his tail wags when he sees them, it is so sweet. I think I'm one of them, but I know he has.
I'm sure you're.
I know he has other people ahead of me, but he is my buddy too.
Welcome to Ask Ashley. This is Ashley, and this is Flower.
Yes.
Wasn't Flower a skunk in
Bambi, yeah.
Bambi, yes.
They were named after Bambi characters.
Okay.
Good catch. We have Flower and we have Mufasa in this
Oh,
video.
well, yeah, we got them
Got a couple
paying
Disney characters.
monthly fees to Disney. Hi. And then there was the hunter that killed Bambi's mother, but we probably wouldn't name.
No, we're not going to name anyone after that.
So, there's been in the news lately about this hoarding situation, which comes up regularly, it seems like.
Yes.
And so how many dogs, cats too?
Just dogs in this case. I think the total with moms that are pregnant, having puppies, things like that, it's probably going to be close to 60 dogs.
Whoa.
Yeah, under one roof that is only the size of a trailer. So that's just far too many.
Yeah, so how did you find out about this?
So I'm not sure how they originally heard about this. I think someone called, concerned for the welfare of the animals, and it was someone that actually was in our system as dogs having gotten loose and gotten phone called on and things like that before. So we knew we were looking at a lot of dogs, but we didn't know how many. Luckily, the gentleman is working with us really well. He's actually understanding of what's going on, and it's all good. But yeah, it was just something that got out of control because he didn't spay and neuter. You know, that's what's kind of sad about it, is that I think he does care about the animals. He just wasn't doing the right thing by them.
So this has kind of put a strain on things, haven't they?
Yes, absolutely. Especially because both times that our humane agents have gone to visit the house, we've brought back more than we anticipated. So the first time...
So is they going out and asking people for dogs to bring, so that you guys have more dogs to bring back? Or?
It's not like that. So our agents went and spoke with him and talked about how many he'd be willing to surrender on the spot. Initially, I think they were going to bring back just a few. They ended up bringing back, 10 the first time? And then the next time around, 6 the first time, and then the next time around they intended to go get maybe another 5 or 6, and ended up bringing back 10 plus moms with babies that totaled 15. So, and it just, because they are all the smaller size, it's a little easier to set up a bunch of crates and do all that stuff, but it's just still harder on us because now we have the same number of staff here as we do every day, but 10 more kennels to clean.
Wow,
and they're small, they're crates, so the dog needs to be removed, put somewhere else while we clean that crate, put them back. It's definitely a lot of additional time on our day.
Time plus all of the cleaning supplies. And
we're going through
I imagine
everything.
they need to be fed.
Oh, absolutely. So we were, Channel 5 News reached out and we got to do a little spot with them. And even before that, when we made our original post talking about how many we were going to be intaking, between that and the Channel 5, we have just been so blessed with donations.
I've seen a few of them, like businesses and companies.
Our delivery today, the girl said, basically the whole back of the van is yours. Do you have a cart or something? And we were like, yes we do. And we have boxes upon boxes full of hard dog food, wet dog food. I mean, it is awesome, but we are going through it very quickly, and we will continue to because we have more dogs to go get. I think still about 20 more. So
wow,
yeah, it's been crazy.
So donations still needed.
Yes, absolutely. We will fill that food room to the brim, and then we'll go through it for sure. So this is little Miss Flower. She's
got some kind of a bump there.
Yeah.
Maybe
Has
it was
some skin issues.
Maybe it was your finger.
Might have been my finger.
Oh, never mind.
Whoops. So this is little Miss Flower. She is less than 6 months old, probably close to like 3-4 months.
Yeah, she's small.
So we got all ages. They all pretty much look like her. They're scruffy little Jack Russell Terrier mixes. A few have shorter hair, so there might be some other stuff in there too. Kind of almost beagly. Yeah. But mostly black and white with some tan. Like I said, all ages. Our youngest was probably only born a few days ago, to our oldest being about 5 or 6. But
people that are looking, a lot of times people want small dogs, and you don't have what they're looking for. So this is, but when will they be eligible for adoption?
So everyone that we have right now is spoken for. We have plenty of applications. You're right. But we do still have plenty more to take in, so if you want to get your application in, and then it'll go on file, and we'll call as these dogs become available. The biggest thing I want people to know is that while the puppies are pretty sociable and friendly, she came around really quickly. She loves everybody she meets, loves other dogs. The older dogs, anyone that's like a year or older, is extremely shy, very just shut down. They don't know what to do. They do make messes. They're not housebroken. They need a lot of time. So it needs to be families that are going to have the patience for that. I think that's my biggest
trailer
concern.
must have been an experience.
Not in good shape. They were not well cleaned up after, anything like that. So yeah, they just don't know how to be dogs. They don't know how to live in a normal home where they are fed regularly, cleaned up after. They never really went outside either, because the neighbors didn't know how many.
Oh my gosh!
So they were mostly kept inside. So they've never been in crates. They've never been on a leash. They all hate the leashes. Don't understand them at all. They're okay being held, but it's still not their favorite thing. So yeah, it's just something we want people to know when they take them home. But yeah, we've had lots of help from the community already. It's been great.
So I know, but you can't prevent this kind of stuff. But are there things that people should think about before they decide to get a dog? Like, do they have the money? Are they going to get kicked out of their house? If they've got more than one dog, should they really think about, do they need another one or 17 other ones? Or,
yeah. I mean, definitely the biggest thing is knowing what to budget for an animal and making sure everybody's spayed and neutered. And staying up to date on vaccines is a really big one for me, too. So, we have all kinds of resources that can help people in the community. We also have if you're struggling and you have animals already, we have our food pantry. I think we've talked about on here before.
But that's been a while ago, so it's good you mentioned that.
Yeah, so the food pantry, if you call and let us know you're struggling on money or you need a big bag of dog food to get you through, we're allowed to give you 3 months at a time or a month at a time. One of the two. We have a lot.
It's all the same thing.
Right. We have a good amount of dog and cat food available right now for people in the community as well. So we have a ton that we're going to use, but we also have a ton that it's like close to expiring or something like that we're not going to use in time. We donate that back to the community, to people who need it. So if you're ever down on something, you reach out. And then as far as either vet bills or anything like that, we have programs that we can direct you to them to help you get payments for that. And then the only other thing I wanted to bring up was, with all these hoarding situation in the news, we are also working through a cat one right now, so cat donations are great. If you have concerns about someone in the community that may be having issues similar to this, there actually is a reporting place available on the APL website. You can you can report humane violations, basically, if you think people aren't...
I'm getting kissed!
If you think people aren't taking... Yeah!
You love me! You really love me!
She's sleepy. She needs a nap. So
you go to acapl.org, and then you look around for a report of hoarding.
It's under the community help tab, and then there's a report humane, concerns, and then our humane agents will go through those, and that's how if it's county dog warden will go check stuff out. If it's city animal control go check stuff out.
City being Ashtabula.
Yes.
Because Conneaut and Geneva don't have any.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay, so check out the dogs, but know that it's not going to be, a walk in a park kind of thing. Hi there.
What do you think, little miss?
So they go out that young? I guess they do.
She's not fixed yet. So
Oh.
she would go to a foster, and then she would get adopted
So
after
foster
she's
is a
fixed.
good if you're hankering for a dog right now.
Yeah.
but
If you want some puppy time, but you don't want to keep them forever, fostering's great. And right now we have a few that need a foster. I think we're working on getting stuff lined up. But then when we get the next group in, I'm sure there'll be more.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
thank you. Hey.
So this big lady is Midnight, and she did come to us as an owner surrender. Her owner went into the hospital, and we weren't sure how long she was going to be in, so she made the decision to surrender her to us. Really nice older woman. Took very good care of her. She's in very good shape. She was already fixed and everything like that, so she's ready to go here. She just got her baby shot, but she is just a huge lover, if you can't tell by the way she's acting right now.
Everybody acts different in the cages.
Yep. Come here. Yeah.
I know because I've been in them.
She's a doll. I love her. She's really only been here a few days, and I don't expect her to last very long because she's just a sweetie pie, and she's gonna be a great cat for somebody. I have a feeling she'd like a home probably with only older people, but you never know with maybe some older kids who just give her love and attention too and know how to act around a cat.
Right.
But overall, she seems to love everybody she meets. So, hi. Yes, big girl. She does have a tip on her ear, so that leads me to believe that at some point in her life she may have been an outside cat or a stray or something like that.
Got in a fight?
No, they tip their ears when they're outside cats, so that if they're ever picked up by another
I
person,
see. Okay, yes.
it's a way to tell that they've been fixed.
Right.
Every once in a while, some of our kitties have it, so that just means at some point in her life she was an outside cat. But I
the
think
woman could have adopted her
from outside,
or a place that brought in feral cats.
Yep. But overall, with her personality, she's an inside baby. She's a lover. She's super sweet. Hi. She's a grazer. She doesn't eat all her food at once, which is usually another big indicator that she's been inside for a long time. Hi. So, yeah, I just want someone to come scoop her up because she's a dog. Now, she is long-haired, so she needs good grooming, and she's making.
You need one of those silver brushes, or
yeah, I would say a good comb and a good brush, and she's making biscuits on me right now, and using her claws, so it hurts a little bit. So be prepared.
so she is not declawed.
Not declawed, no.
She's a bit of a prickly one.
We rarely get in cats that are declawed.
Did you want to treat?
Yeah,
They're right
she's a happy girl.
This is papaya.
This is our sweet boy Papaya. He is really a big lover bug. He likes to rub all over you, as you can see, and just try to plant his face in your hand, I guess. He has kind of a funny story because when he first got here, he was meowing and talking and acting like he was like this big sweetheart and all this stuff. And our animal care manager, Christy, got him out to hold him for a little bit, spend some time with him, and then he jumped right out of her arms, and he was loose back in our surgery room for about a day and a half. He just did not want to come out from underneath all the kennels and everything. He wasn't being mean or anything. He didn't want to come.
So how'd you get him?
Just time, just
He said, "That's
patience.
enough."
Left some bowls of kibble all over the floor, and eventually he was like, okay. And she scooped him up and got him into a kennel. And he's been good ever since, though. We just want to warn people that he's a little bit of an escape risk, but he's a loving little boy. And I love orange cats. They're kind of derpy and just sweet. So he's another one I hope gets a home soon.
I'm a walking a dog and I'm never blue. I'm a walking the dog. I ain't thinking about you. Don't need no one to tie me down. I'm a walking the dog and a painting the town. Such an easy life